Welcome back, everybody, to the San Diego Chargers franchise. It is week 2. The Chargers play their first home game of the season this year against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And there are the powder blue alternates for San Diego. You will see those very often in this series. But let's get back to today's matchup. It is between two 0-1 teams. The Chargers did not stop the run very well back in week 1. Phillip Rivers did do a good job throwing the football. The run game was pretty non-existent. The Jaguars running a lot of cover 3 and zone concepts. And the Chargers definitely need to improve their run defense after giving up over 200 yards between Jamal Charles, Spencer Ware, and Alex Smith. Now, with the run defense being a question, the Chargers still have to worry about Allen Hurns, Allen Robinson, and Julius Thomas. Here in week 2, Josh Lambo gets us underway in San Diego. In front of a packed house, here is Rashad Green on the return. He's across the 25, met and stopped by a pair of Chargers, including Denzel Perryman. And here is the Jacksonville offense taking the field. It is Blake Bortles in the shotgun, Chris Ivory to his right. They hand it off as Ivory meets Manti Te'o in the hole, and he gets nothing. We expect much more from this Chargers front 7, and here is the offensive line they'll be facing. But of course, with these Jacksonville playmakers, you have to worry about giving up the big plays. 2nd down and 9 now from the ace. This is Ivory. He's got an opening into the secondary in Charger territory. This is exactly what they hope to avoid. All the way to the 29 for 44 yards. Inside the San Diego 30, this is Bortles airing this out to the sideline and getting rid of it, it looked like, in the direction of Julius Thomas. 3rd down, Jacksonville. Here's a 4-man rush. Bortles, short. Here's Julius Thomas to the marker, and he moves the chains. Just barely a gain of 10. Now in the I formation, this is Ivory, and he's met and will go nowhere here. It's Jerry Itachu leading the way. 3rd down, Jacksonville. Bortles to the air. And again, the crossing pattern is there, but Hurns cannot get to the marker. He is wrapped up on the play, and the Chargers force the field goal try. Despite the long run, the Chargers only give up 3. Now it's San Diego football as Melvin Gordon, who never really got going last week, is stopped here by Roy Miller. And here is the rest of this Jacksonville defense with prized free agent pickup Malik Jackson starting alongside Jared Odrick. There is Dante Fowler at right end. At linebacker, Telvin Smith is the fast, rangy playmaker. And in the secondary, first-round pick Jalen Ramsey starts at left cornerback. 3rd down, San Diego, deep drop. Rivers swings it out. Here's Danny Woodhead to the marker, and I don't think he got it. Ramsey and Posluszny were out there. Jacksonville has it at their own 44-yard line as Bortles gets it across the middle, and here's Rashad Green making a man miss. He tries the second juke, doesn't work, but a first down into Charger territory. Now they bunch up the formation, and Bortles throws that for Ivory, and he's lucky that wasn't knocked away or intercepted by Itachu. Still incomplete. Showing blitz, play fake. Here comes Casey Hayward. Ball is out, recovered by Joey Bosa. That may have been a situation where Bortles' knee was down, and this is going to be reviewed. It's either Charger football or a 4th down outside of field goal range, and it sure looks like Bortles' knee was down. But a good time for the nickel blitz against that play action. The Chargers are on to field this punt by Brad Nortman as he angles this out of bounds. No shot here for Travis Benjamin as it's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Here is San Diego in the pistol, backed up inside their own 10. Rivers outside the pocket and on the move, connecting with Keenan Allen. I'm not sure how much you're going to see of that, but it was nice to see at least once. At their own 28, here is number 28 as Gordon runs into Cyprian, or is that Gibson rather, and gets 7. On the counter, this is Melvin Gordon with running room. He outran Derek Watt, but still gets the first down yardage. On 2nd down, back in the pistol, fake to Gordon, pressure there, and down goes Rivers. He's sacked by Jared Odrick. The play action didn't slow him up one bit. 3rd down and 16 for San Diego. They set up the screen. Here is Woodhead. Blockers in front across the 50. He has a chance and does convert. Great blocking by San Diego, and the quickness of Woodhead allows him to move the chains. At the 39, now a stretch. Here's Melvin Gordon. Gets through a hole and up close to the first down marker. It's a pickup of 5. Derek Watt re-enters, 3rd and short. Rivers gives to Gordon, and again he's stopped. They tried this last week, and it was the blocking on that right side letting them down. 51-yard field goal try here for Josh Lambo, and the kick stays inside the right upright. The Chargers tie the game here at 3, late first quarter. Blake Bortles here in the shotgun to begin this Jacksonville possession. Good pocket. Bortles, open man, Allen Robinson. You cannot leave him wide open, but if you give Bortles that kind of time, eventually he will get that open. Back to Chris Ivory on that right side. Nice job by Ingram and Bosa closing up. In a 3-wide set, 3rd down, Jacksonville against the blitz. There's Rashad Green. He's out racing for it, and he's going to go the distance, a 48-yard touchdown. They brought the man blitz, and I question this team in man coverage, let alone an aggressive call with a safety here covering Rashad Green. These types of blitzes can't fall short for San Diego. 10-3 Jacksonville here in the second quarter as again Gordon gets some running room. Already many more opportunities than he saw against that Kansas City front. They toss it out now, and there's Dante Fowler. They left him unblocked, and perhaps that wasn't a great idea. They continue to get in these unfavorable 3rd down situations. 3rd and 12. Rivers off the hands of Keenan Allen and nearly intercepted. They'll have to kick this away. Jacksonville ball again here in the shotgun as Ivory gets the carry but doesn't get very far. Brought down on the play by Legit. From the 22, now a stretch. And Ivory is stopped this time by Jaleel Aday. Those edge runs were a huge focus this week for San Diego. 3rd and long, and Bortles misses his mark by a mile. Maybe the pressure had something to do with that. Chargers have it here with 10.5 to go in the second quarter. Room for Gordon, who puts the ball on the ground. Recovered by Keenan Allen, but that is the concern with Melvin Gordon. He fumbled 5 times his rookie season. There's his first of this year. Nearly gave the ball back to Jacksonville. Woodhead is now the tailback who has some running room, and perhaps if Gordon's there, his burst is enough to take that to the house. 1st and 10 again, Woodhead's in, off the fake, connecting, it's Antonio Gates inside the 30. A good scoring chance here for San Diego as they get into field goal range. 8 minutes to play in the half, and pressure's there, Rivers goes down, sacked by Malik Jackson. He's matched up with DJ Fluker this week. It's 3rd and 17, and Jackson's back again! Back-to-back sacks, knocking San Diego out of field goal range. That's how you live up to the big contract. Still 10-3 Jags as Chris Ivory barrels through Perryman. He's in the secondary once more, racing inside the 40. He's faster than you think. Inside the 20, all the way to the 16, his second long run. And you expect Denzel Perryman to offer much more than that. Ivory just treated him like a safety. 1st and 10, here's Ivory, this time going nowhere. That's Melvin Ingram on the quick stop. Less than 4 minutes to go in this half. It's 3rd down for Bortles. Screen is covered and Bortles gets rid of it. Again, San Diego gets the stop. At least they've rebounded from these long Chris Ivory runs. Now a 10-point lead for the Jaguars as Dontrell Inman gets a reception here on the quick throw for about 9 yards. 3 minutes to play here in the first half. You'd like to see San Diego get some points here as Woodhead's getting a good carry, and he has had all the snaps since Melvin Gordon's fumble. 2.5 to go now, and that's knocked away. Looked like Rivers wanted Inman, but Posluszny got a hand on it. To bunch everybody up, it's 3rd and 10. Rivers has it knocked down by Jared Odrick. That time Keenan Allen was open. Some good play here by Jacksonville, just getting in the throwing lane. I'm impressed with this Jacksonville defense. They've kept San Diego to 3 points. 2 minutes to go in the first half, and that's off the mark for Rashad Green. Bortles' accuracy still a question mark here in his 3rd season. Ivory picks up Bosa, but here's Melvin Ingram around the edge. He wins versus Jeremy Parnell. It's 3rd and 22. Little I formation play fake. They throw it to Mercedes Lewis to give them some extra room to punt. The Chargers should end up with pretty good field position. Here is Travis Benjamin, and he has some room to return this. He angles to the right side, across the numbers, into Jacksonville territory. Not a bad return. They have a short field. They're not far from field goal range. in the shotgun. Rivers back to throw. Blitz is there. Ball's out and recovered by Matt Slauson. Posluszny forced that fumble. Now it's 2nd and 18 for San Diego. And the ball's out again. This time it's recovered by Jacksonville. Another blitz. This time they bring Devon House on the cornerback blitz. Back-to-back fumbles here for Phillip Rivers. We've seen some good situations go to waste for San Diego. Jacksonville now trying to add on even more points. It's a 10-point lead for them. Marquise Lee puts them inside the 30. Bortles on first down. There's pressure. He gets it away. There's Ivory. And he's brought down inbounds. They call a timeout. 52 seconds on the clock. Quick throw incomplete to Allen Hurns inside the 10, down to the 5. Can San Diego defend the end zone again? 1st and goal. Bortles hit. That ball's out. Still loose and recovered by Chris Ivory. These quarterbacks having a tough time hanging on to the football. Jacksonville backed up 3rd and goal. A dump off here. Yeldon. They have no timeouts. Yeldon goes down, but 9 seconds on the clock. They have to rush out the field goal team. They're set, and with 2 seconds left, they get the field goal through to make it 16-3. It's a good job by San Diego's defense to keep them out of the end zone, but that offense has been a mess, and the Chargers have a lot to clean up in this second half upcoming. Here in the 3rd quarter, the Chargers will have it to begin the half, and we need to see them become more consistent. It's been too much 1 step forward, 2 steps backward for this offense. Here is Rivers back to throw, and he drops this off, and dropping the pass is Melvin Gordon, who's seeing his first snaps since his fumble in the 2nd quarter. 3rd and 10, Malik Jackson's there, and Rivers throws incomplete. Fluker's not having a very good day. An 18-second 3-and-out for the Chargers, as back to work is Bortles, who misses his target there. He's now 14 for 21. This is 3rd and 10 for Bortles. Pressure's there, and his throw is off the mark again. Some wild inaccuracy here from Blake Bortles, and they'll have to kick it to San Diego, as Nortman boots this away, again trying to pin them in the corner. And he does at the 1-yard line. Some great punting in this game by Nortman. Backed up in the end zone. Here is Melvin Gordon, and he's able to get a couple yards on this play, but still in that safety danger zone. Derek Watt leads, and here is Gordon with some more room. He's brought down by Odrick at the 9-yard line. Now can they move the chains? Again, running to that right side. This time it works, as Melvin Gordon's across the 15 for a gain of 7. They gave him the ball 3 straight plays. That's some confidence in him. 1st and 10, and here's Hunter Henry. Smith misses, he can run a bit. Across the 40 and dragged down by Tashawn Gibson after a 30-yard play. Good start to this drive, but can they avoid the steps backwards? Here's a nice run by Melvin Gordon. He made a good move and gets to the 47 of Jacksonville. It's a 3-wide formation as Rivers, escaping the pocket, resets, and off the hands of Dontrell Inman, who took a huge hit from Jonathan Cyprien. Maybe he heard those footsteps. It's 3rd down. San Diego. Woodhead re-enters. Pump up the same, complete. Inman bounces back with a big first down catch at the 26. Benjamin isolated right at 2nd down. Here's a short pass. Now it's Antonio Gates getting more involved. Overall, I've expected much more from this Charger offense after a pretty good passing day back in Week 1. It's now 3rd and 5 for Rivers, well protected, and floats this for Woodhead. He's met at the 10-yard line, and he moves the chains on another catch. Now it's 1st down and 10, essentially 1st and goal, as Melvin Gordon is stacked up and brought down by a group of Jaguars. It's now 4th down. They bring out 4 receivers on the field. Good pocket, and Rivers connects. It's Tyrell Williams with the touchdown. A risky call, taking all tight ends off the field. It's the 2nd-year man from Western Oregon on a very well-timed throw with only his 3rd career catch. 16-10 Jaguars now in the 3rd quarter. And here is a carry for Ivory, and they clamp down here. He's stopped after minimal yardage. Now it's an offset eye. Bortles will throw it. There's pressure from Mebane. That ball's up for grabs, and Corey Legion takes it away and takes it in for the touchdown. The Chargers have just tied the game. They're putting that lackluster first half behind them with this defensive score right after the Tyrell Williams touchdown. This game's starting to swing in the favor of the home team. It's 17-16 Chargers lead. Back to Ivory, and this time he meets Joey Bosa. And we'll take a look at this Chargers draft class from this year. Bosa and Hunter Henry are the ones you're going to see most of, along with Drew Kaiser. A lot of backups in that list. Ivory now on the stretch, breaks a tackle but doesn't get too far. Teo's out there. Some nice stops on Ivory. Now 3rd and 12. They're forcing Bortles to throw it. He checks it down. Julius Thomas taken down by Hayward. And San Diego gets off the field yet again. 4 minutes and change to go here in the third quarter as the Chargers have it. And Rivers down the middle, connecting with Keenan Allen in traffic. He makes the catch for an 8-yard pickup. Chargers in a 3-wide formation, play fake, here's pressure, that's a loose football, and it's picked up by the Chargers. They luckily keep possession. Another fumble though for Phillip Rivers, now 3rd and long, and off the mark for Keenan Allen. It's knocked away by Paul Posluszny and incomplete. Chargers still in front by 1 here late third quarter. Bortles fakes to Ivory. All day, down the middle, sailing this for Rashad Green over the head of Denzel Perryman. And it's a first down to the Charger 34. Again to the air. Good coverage. Bortles still with time. And Robinson couldn't hang on. Knocked free by Casey Hayward. Facing a 3rd down in a stack formation. Bortles to the outside. And Hurns can't come away with it. Double coverage out there with Flowers and a day. And they send on the field goal unit again. This is a 46-yard try as Myers keeps this inside the uprights. 19-17 Jaguars now lead. The fourth quarter is underway. San Diego football airing it out off the hands of Keenan Allen. Good coverage by Prince Amukamara. 3 receivers, they all line up left. Danny Woodhead in the game. There's pressure. Rivers goes down. Malik Jackson has his 3rd sack of the game. Another failed drive for San Diego. With good field position for the Jaguars, Ivory gets a carry and some running room. It's been very boom or bust for him today as he takes it up to midfield. In the I formation, they fake the dive, pitch it outside, but Ingram's there and Ivory's taken down for no gain. Another stop by San Diego. Nortman on to kick it again, this time not angling to the corner. Dropping this inside the 10, and a perfect bounce. Ball at the 5-yard line. What a day for Brad Nortman. The Chargers do have a 99-yard drive in this game. Now it's Gordon breaking a couple tackles. They still can't take him down. Look at the fight from Melvin Gordon for 6 hard-earned yards. At their own 17, high snap, and here's Gordon. He's got some running room across the 20 and is taken down following a solid gain of 7. 81 yards on the ground for Gordon. He remains in the game. Rivers on 2nd down. He's sacked again. Number 4 for Malik Jackson. Even if you were to criticize his contract, he's earned his game check here today. 3rd and 8 for Phillip Rivers. Better protection. And a catch down the middle. It's Keenan Allen moving the chains. When the going gets tough, that's who Rivers is going to be targeting. Now at the 29, down the middle, here is Tyrell Williams flashing the speed as he works his way to midfield. His 2nd catch of the game. A lot of receivers wouldn't get much after the catch here, especially with players like Telvin Smith in pursuit. Good job by Williams. It's 1st and 10. Now to the outside. Here's Melvin Gordon. He's up the sideline, racing past Jalen Ramsey, and he's down to the 23. In field goal range midway through the 4th quarter. Rivers back to the air, a deep drop, and he's intercepted. That's Paul Posluszny. And the Jaguars make another clutch play on defense. They've been all over Rivers in the backfield, and now turn him over on the INT. Tried to hit Hunter Henry, Posluszny just jumped right in front. Inside 7 minutes to go, Bortles off the fake. He's looking for something big. Downfield, incomplete, knocked away by Jason Verrett. Can the defense get another stop? I formation. No fake dive pitch this time. It's just Ivory straight ahead. And another stop by San Diego. You have to be overall impressed with their play today. 5 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Rivers with time off the hands of Travis Benjamin. Definitely a play you expect him to make. Now it's 3rd down and long. Rivers down the middle. It's knocked away by Devon House. This throw was behind Dontrell Inman. It gave House the chance to knock it away. Less than 5 minutes to go. Jaguar football again as Ivory takes this off tackle, and he's not going far. Good job by Flowers in run defense. It's 3rd down and 7. The Chargers have another stop in them. Here's Thomas on the crossing pattern. He's up to the marker, and they give the Jaguars the 1st down. 3.5 left to go now in Charger territory. Here comes Itachu, and Bortles lost the football. Scooped up by Kelvin Beachum. Now 3 fumbles for each of the quarterbacks in this game. It is 2nd and long for Jacksonville. Bortles fakes to Ivory. He spins around, looking for a receiver, and down he goes. Sacked on the play by Legit and Melvin Ingram, who has 2.5 sacks. Now 3 tight ends on 3rd and 24 as TJ Yeldon doesn't get very much. The defense comes through again. The offense will have another chance to take the lead. 1:15 on the clock as Nortman boots it, this time going out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Can San Diego get in field goal range? They have all 3 timeouts. Pressure from Jackson, dump off, and Inman's not getting much. There was a flag early in the play as well. And it's against the Jaguars, a holding on Jalen Ramsey. They get a 1st down, 5 yards, and the clock stops. Back to the air. Rivers stepping up, and down he goes for a short loss. It's Jared Odrick's 2nd sack. Timeout, San Diego. 58 seconds on the clock at their own 15. Rush picked up, and that's complete down the middle. Hanging on is Antonio Gates at the 31. Still a good 35 yards from field goal range. On 2nd down, off the hands of Dontrell Inman. Again, Rivers behind him, but he needs to secure that football. 3rd and 10 Chargers. Good protection. Stepping up, Rivers connects. It's Keenan Allen into Jacksonville territory. Timeout at the 47-yard line. The 2 keys to this offense coming through. New set of downs, 29 seconds left, 1 timeout. Rivers facing pressure, off balance, and intercepted. It's Devon House taking it away and sealing this game for Jacksonville. Just a little too far for Dontrell Inman. Antonio Gates was wide open, a little more shallow, but had some running room. And the Jacksonville Jaguars go on the road to defeat the San Diego Chargers. They had a chance to win this game. They had multiple chances in the 2nd half to put together more offense. Yet the Chargers fall short 19-17. Rivers was picked off twice in that 2nd half, once in field goal range when they were down by 2, and that was the one that was caught by Paul Posluszny. The pressure was an issue. Malik Jackson was unblockable. The Chargers didn't have enough quick passing to negate that pressure. Rivers still finishes with 276 yards, but closer to 50% completion. The running game was better. A fumble from Melvin Gordon wasn't lost, and they did overall have a pretty successful rushing day. But there was a lot of ugly in this game for the Chargers, especially up front. Rivers was pretty good when he wasn't dealing with so much pressure, but the pressure was there far too often. I was impressed by the defense. They gave up 2 long runs to Chris Ivory, but were very stingy beyond those 2 long runs. Melvin Gordon does lose to awareness because of his under 4 yards per carry, which has been happening now for 2 straight games. He also had a fumble today. But overall, I can't be too mad at the defense. They rebounded after giving up their biggest plays. They got a lot of pressure on Blake Bortles. They forced 3 fumbles. They had a bunch of sacks. They even scored a touchdown. But the Chargers still fall to 0-2, 19-17. Not a very high-scoring day. Defense has stepped up. In Week 3, again looking for their first win of the season, the Chargers will go on the road to take on the Indianapolis Colts, a team where Andrew Luck just threw for 4 touchdowns against the Denver Broncos secondary. We will see how our secondary fares against that passing game in Indy, but I do expect our offensive line to have a much better day, especially against the pass. Overall, I expect many more points from the offense next week. And there will be a chance. I'm going to set up a little starting position battle. I consider number 3 receiver to be starting, basically. Tyrell Williams had a couple flashy plays in this game with his touchdown and his catch and run in that fourth quarter, while Dontrell Inman was less impressive. So we'll see if Williams gets himself some more snaps next week, and we'll be on to week 3 very shortly, guys. Thank you all for watching. The loss sucks. The interception, I know, an ugly way to end this. It looked like we had a pretty good chance of making the victory happen, but not in this episode. Thank you all for watching again. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave your feedback down below and hit that subscribe button. Much more San Diego Chargers franchise on the way. And have a great day, everybody. I'll see you next time.